Hey y'all. So today's lesson is on volume of a sphere. A sphere has its own unique volume formula. It's derived from a cylinder, and a cylinder is pi r squared h, and a sphere is 2/3 of that volume. But a sphere doesn't have a height. All it has is a radius, or a diameter. But here's the formula: 4/3 pi r cubed. So this is the new part: 4/3 and r cubed. And then I just drew a sphere. The way that I draw my spheres is I'll start with a circle. I'll have a curved line in front, and then a curved dotted line in back to give it that depth. And then you'll either have a radius, or sometimes you might be given the diameter that goes all the way across. Okay? So our first couple of examples just say find the volume. I've given you two spheres, A and B. A, I gave you the radius, and you can see I wrote down my formula: 4/3 pi r cubed. I plugged in 3.14 and 3 because this is the radius, and then I'm going to plug it into my calculator. Remember, if you want to type a fraction into 83s, you put it around parentheses: 4/3, or you put it in parentheses, times 3.14 times 3 cubed, and you get...
Mr. Beach, please call extension 100. Mr. Beach.
113.04 feet cubed. My marker. So 113, oh, that was terrible. 113.04 feet cubed. That's how the volume of that sphere. Now B, the reason I gave you an example B is because I've given you all the way across the diameter. If you've been given a diameter, you know to divide it by 2 to get the radius. So for this example, the radius is 6. 4/3 pi and then 6 cubed. I'm going to type that in. 4/3 times pi times 6 cubed. I'm going to get 904.32 centimeters cubed. Okay? So C and D are pretty much the same type of question, so I only wrote it once. So C and D, how much air will fit inside ... Part C is a soccer ball with a radius of 8 centimeters. So how much air could we pump into a soccer ball if it had a radius of 8 centimeters? So we start with our formula. We bring 4/3 down. Pi is 3.14. And the radius is 8, so 8 to the 3rd power. We're going to type that into our calculator. 4/3 times 3.14 times 8 to the 3rd power, and we get 2,143.57 centimeters cubed. That is how much air. Now, realistically, we don't measure air in centimeters cubed, cubic centimeters. But the space inside the soccer ball is in cubic centimeters because volume is cubic units, cubic centimeters. All right, part D. How much air will fit inside a basketball with a diameter of 8 inches? A diameter of 8 inches. So I'll start with my formula: 4/3 times pi, and a diameter of 8. So if the diameter is 8, we need to do 8 divided by 2 to get a radius of 4. Then we can type that into our calculator. And we have the space inside, the air inside a basketball is 267.95 cubic inches. Inches cubed. Cubic inches. So I know this was short. I gave you 4 examples of volume of a sphere, and we will work more with this later.